Hello and welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of your Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in game number 4. Chris Bassitt looking to take the mound, looking for a bounce-back performance in his first appearance against the Yankees. And Texas going to lefty Bradford, trying to tie it up in game 4 and avoid going down 3-1 to the Blue Jays with one more home game in Rogers Center. Chris Bassitt's He's been in these moments before, the veteran pitcher, 36 years old, almost 37. He's been in the postseason enough times in his career. He knows what he needs to do. And his last start, he went 5 innings, 5.40 ERA, the whip of 1.40. He doesn't have the heat in his arm, but as long as his breaking stuff can stay off the plates, then the Blue Jays have a shot of keeping the Texas lineup off the board. Texas Rangers have one of the better lineups in baseball right now. Have been slowing down this series. 1-0 counts. The pitch. And Langford hits one right to center. Varsho is there. And leadoff man is retired here. The speed threat not on base today to start off the top of the first. And the Rangers keeping the same lineup, not making any changes. Down 2-1 in this series. They have some faith that their lineup can turn things around. So we'll see if our starting pitcher, Chris Bassitt, can find a way to duplicate what Gosman and Francis have done. And an 0-2 count to Duran. Chopped right to Ryan McMahon. And he will make the throw. 2 up, 2 down here to start things off from the top to the first. Solid start here for Chris Bassitt. It's what you want to see out of this pitcher. Just ground balls, keeping him in play. Corey Seager. Only 2 RBIs in the playoffs. Still looking for his first home run. On an 0-0 count, the pitch. And this one is out of here as Seager's hitting his first home run of the postseason. Change up a little high on the outside corner, and Corey Seager takes it deep. 400 feet, 102 off the bats. And Texas has an early lead here. Shutout in game 3. And it doesn't take long to break the eagle, as it's 1-0 for Texas. Chris Bassitt, can't blame him on that pitch, as Corey Seager found a way to take it out of here. And a 1-2 count to Garcia, trying to keep the pressure on. Pitch, and chop to Jimenez. Should be able to get him, he does. So Texas gets 1 thanks to Corey Seager finally breaking through for Texas in the postseason. His first home run is a big one to start off game number 4. And now the Toronto Blue Jays will start off the bottom half trying to tie up this game or take the lead. And the Rangers there going to Cody Bradford. His last appearance, he went 6 innings, ERA of 1.50, a whip of 0.5 of 3 strikeouts, and no walks allowed. So he's going to be a tough man to get on base against, so hopefully we can find a way to rally here with Jimenez back to leading the order. Now a 1-2 count for Jimenez. Been hot and cold in the postseason. And he takes this into center. And that's just going to be a lazy fly ball. Leadoff man is retired there. Did not get a whole lot of that one. Now lineup for the Blue Jays is George Springer's back in. The only change here. So hopefully the Blue Jays can keep the offense rolling and find a way to get a 3-1 series lead with one more game at Rogers Center. Full count to Davis Schneider. He's been red hot in this series. And he takes a walk, so man on first with 1 out now for the Blue Jays. With Vladdy up at the plates, who has been slumping in the ALCS. Trying to find his bat again. Does hit lefties well. The pitch. And this one chopped to third for 1. Double play will end the inning here as Vladdy's struggles continue as Texas holds on to their 1-0 lead going into the top half of the second. As Vladdy still trying to find a way to get multiple hits in a game here in the ALCS. And not a way you want to start the first. Double play to end it. Jake Berger. 1-1 count. The pitch. And this one past to Diamond Guerrero Jr. And that's going to be a leadoff hit for Texas. So early on, pressure here for Chris Bassitt and the Blue Jays. Trying to find a way to get the double play. Josh Jung, 0-0 count. He's first pitch swinging, and that's down the third base line. So first and second, 2 outs. Could have been, but 2 hard ground balls get him on base. 0-1 count for Semyon. The pitch. And this one over Guerrero's head, and it has a chance to bring in a run. It's all the way to the wall. Springer retrieves it, throws it in, and 1 run scores. So 3 straight hits to start off the top of the second. And a 1-2 count for Sanchez. The pitch. Right to Bichette. Chance for a double play for 1. 2 double play as Jimenez gets taken out, but mid-throw he's able to complete it. So man on third with 2 outs as Bichette and Jimenez team up there for a nice double play to try and relieve some pressure here in the top of the second. Now a 1-0 count for Carter. And this one is hit hard past a diving Jimenez. Another run comes in. It's 3-0 Texas early on as the Rangers trying to make a statement here in Game 4. 0-2 to Langford. And this one right up to Jimenez. Force play at second will do just that. End the top of the second as the Rangers bring in 2 more runs on 4 hits to extend their lead. Now Anthony Santander, Tony Taters. He's looking for something to hit. He's been slumping. And right up the middle, hard hit, but in the shift. Leadoff man retired there. Bo Bichette. 1-2 count, looking for something he can get a hold of. Check swing. They say he went around. And a drop third strike there as he doesn't like the call. So a full count to Ryan McMahon. Lefty on lefty. And he strikes out on the 88-mile-an-hour fastball down low. Top third, Duran, 1-1 count. And this is going to be another hit to start off the top of the third, as the ball has eyes in the infield, just sweeping past defenders. 2-2 count to Cedar. He homered earlier. And he's caught looking on the 12-6 curve. That froze him. Was not expecting that, and Bassett got away with one there. An 0-2 count to Garcia. With 1 on first. Hard hit to Jimenez for 1. Can he get 2? Double play to end the top of the third. So defense stepping up here, helping out Bassett. It's time for the offense to finally get something going here. Kirk looking for a leadoff hit. The pitch. And smoked in the left. This one is back, and it is caught up against the wall. Leadoff man is retired there. The speed in the outfield for the Rangers is nuts. 2-2 count for Varsho. And he's going to take this one in the right center. Just a little bit underneath, and that's going to hang up too much. 2 up, 2 down here for the Blue Jays. George Springer, first round pick from 14 years ago. Looking to do some damage, and this one is taken deep, and it's back. Going, has a chance, and dies off shy of the warning track. So the Blue Jays starting to make some contact. Just no hits. Now top fourth, 1-1 count to Berger. And he gets this one in the gap. Varsho trying to run it down, and it's going to be up against the wall. Berger, not known for his speed, will get a double here. Leadoff man on second with no outs for Texas. 0-2 count to Josh Jung. And this one, grounder right to McMahon. Berger retreats. And 1 out with a man on second now for Texas, trying to extend their lead. And a 1-2 count to Marcus Semyon. A pitch. And grounder to Jimenez. Berger will advance to third. So 2 outs with the man on third. Bassett trying to avoid another run coming in early in this game. Sanchez, 2-2 count. The pitch. Hard grounder to Jimenez. And that will do it here, as Texas can no longer bring any runs in. 1-2 count to Jimenez. Back to the top of the order. Blue Jays trying to rally, come back, but caught looking there. Paints the black 91 lower zone. Cody Bradford. He is stumping the offense here early on in Game 4. Not leaving a lot of mistakes over the plate. Full count for Schneider. The pitch. And he's roped this in the left. It's back. It's going. Has a chance. And it's in the bullpen. Davis Schneider, a solo shot. His 5th home run this postseason. 4th of the ALCS. And once again, what a run he's having this postseason. Davis Schneider. Just give him the name Babe Schneider for the rest of his life. This guy can play in the playoffs. My goodness, that one was roped out of here. And the lead cut down by 2 now as Toronto tries to rally a comeback. Now a 2-2 count for Vladdy. And he takes this one into left center. And caught as it's got handing up enough. My goodness, I thought that would drop. Now Anthony Santander trying to keep the inning alive. Bradford with his 50th pitch. And this one popped into right center. A pitch normally Santander would take out of here. Just barely goes into right field. The first baseman there to retrieve it. So Davis Schneider gets the Blue Jays on the board with their first hit and first run of the day. Trying to gather some offense. But comparing the stars, Cody Bradford's definitely had the better of Chris Bassitt today. Bassitt still in the game. Full counts. The pitch. Chop to Guerrero. Carter has speed, but he's not going to avoid the tag. Leadoff man is tagged out by Guerrero. Wyatt Langford. 1-2 count. The pitch. Chop to Ryan McMahon, and he's going to fire a bullet. Speed threat. Not a threat there. 2 up, 2 down here for Texas. 1-1 count for Duran. The pitch. And this one right to Bichette. And he will get him here. All ground balls today in the top of the 5th. As Chris Bassitt looks to be settling down here, giving the Blue Jays a chance to come back into this game. So you head to the bottom half. Blue Jays only 1 hit so far. Bo Bichette 2 for 12 in the ALCS. 0 for 1 today. Cody Bradford still in the game. The pitch. And this one. Solo shot from Bichette. That is out of here. My goodness, I got off the bat in a hurry. It's 3-2 now. 2 runs, 2 hits. And the Blue Jays are back in this game. 363 feet. And Bichette has his first home run of the postseason. Everyone knew it was coming. It's a matter of time. He can hit. He's just in a slump, and that's one way to get out of it. And the Rogers Center back on their feet, only down by 1. Leadoff man does his job. What a shot by Bo Bichette. And the Blue Jays have some life in this game, in game number 4. Don't go anywhere, people. It's just getting interesting as Bo Bichette struts his stuff to home plate. And another one just over the bullpen in Toronto. Beautiful. Now Ryan McMahon, one of the hotter hitters in the playoffs. Oh, he's going to strike out on a nasty changeup there from Cody Bradford. His 4th of the day. 0-1 count to Kirk. And this one is smoked over Cedar's head, and that's going to be a 1-out single. As Kirk thought about double, but he does not have the speed for that. So man on first. 1 out. And the Blue Jays now have the go-ahead run at the plate. As Captain Kirk just smokes that one. Dalton Varsho, full count. And jam shot in the left. It will drop. And the Blue Jays are starting to rally here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 on, 1 out. Go ahead run at first. And the Blue Jays offense has found life. And the Texas manager, Chris Bochy, recognizes that. And they are going to the bullpen here. As Bradford Day is done, he can't get through 5 innings of work. As they're trying to stop the rally. Now Texas, they're going to Sean Armstrong out of the bullpen. First appearance, he had an ERA over 9. Seeing if he can find a way to get out of this jam for Texas and hold on to a lead. George Springer 0 for 1, 1 for 4 in the ALCS. 2 on, 1 out. First pitch, he's smoked one right up the middle. And Kirk is rounded third. He's going home. Tie and run to the plate. He is safe, and this game is all tied up. 3-0 deficit has been erased, and the Blue Jays fired up. Rogers Center is loud. George Springer coming through. He's been in plenty of these moments in his career. And Andres Jimenez now. Runners on the corners. 1 out. Go ahead run at third. The pitch. And this is lined past the second baseman. The Toronto Blue Jays have taken the lead. It's 4-3. The bottom of the 5th. What an inning here for the Toronto Blue Jays. The rally has got in some huge runs here. Can they keep momentum going? That is a clutch rally from the Blue Jays. Now a 2-2 count to Davis Schneider. And he chops one to third. Chance for one. Double play, and the Rangers get out of any more danger as the Blue Jays retake the lead here in Game 4. And a huge double play to get him out of a jam. 5 hits, 3 runs here in the bottom half of the 5th. As now the Toronto rotation and bullpen will try and find a way to keep the lead. Corey Seager, he homered earlier in the first inning with that shot off that changeup. And that got out of here in a hurry. 103 off the bats. Everyone knew it was gone right away. My goodness. So he's always dangerous at the plate. Max Scherzer now coming in out of the bullpen. Former teammates facing off here in the ALCS. Scherzer's 4th appearance. Trying to shut things down out of the bullpen. 1-0 count to Corey Seager. The pitch. And this one chopped right to Guerrero. Leadoff man is retired. Nice work from Scherzer out of the bullpen. 1 up, 1 down. See if he can retire the rest of the inning. 2-2 count to Garcia. Pitch. And right to Jimenez. Another down ball. 2 up, 2 down. Scherzer doing a nice job of soft contact. 0-1 count to Berger. And this one right past Scherzer. Right past Bichette. And that's going to be the slowest single you're ever going to see. It's a man on first now with 2 outs as that ball had eyes to get past both players. At that speed. 0-2 count to John. And this one right to Jimenez. Cool, calm, and collected. He got him. So the Rangers get 1 hit, but cannot get the tie and run home. Guerrero, 0 for 2 on a 0-2 count. And he takes this in the center, just a little bit underneath. And the center fielder running down will make the catch. Leadoff man retired there. Anthony Santander, 0-2 counts. Check swing, and they say he went. He doesn't like the call. Bo Bichette. Homered last time. He takes this in the center. Not going to be deep enough. So the Blue Jays go 1-2-3 as we head into the top of the 7th here. Still up by 1. 1-1 count to Marcus Semien, the former Blue Jay. And he breaks his bat to the bat. Almost goes further than the ball. Leadoff man retired there. Jimenez just makes a little scoop to Guerrero. Gary Sanchez, 1-2 count. 1 out, no on. The pitch. Got him striking out with the slider there. Nasty pitch from Max Scherzer. Mad Max doing his thing there with that slider. Gary Sanchez still struggling in the ALCS. Evan Carter trying to keep the inning alive. 1 for 2 on the day. And this one jammed into left. Davis Schneider's there. And Texas goes 1-2-3. As we got the 7th inning stretch, your Blue Jays up by 1. 0-2 count to McMahon. Lefty on lefty. Caught looking with the sinker. Gets the inside of the plate. Kirk, 1-0 counts. Chops this one to Seager. And Captain Kirk, not known for speed, won't beat it out. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Blue Jays still trying to find a way to extend their lead. And a 1-0 count Revarsho. This one jammed. This one will not drop as Seager is there to cover. And the Blue Jays go 1-2-3 as we go into the 8th inning. Now in the 8th, Wyatt Langford back to the top of the order. The pitch. And this one is in the gap. Springer has a chance. Can't get there. It's all the way up off the wall. And he's going to run all the way to third. That's going to be a leadoff triple for Texas. Tie and run at third with no outs. Max Scherzer. Can he get out of this jam? Full count for Duran. The pitch. Chop to Bichette. Run one will score. And he's safe at first. So that's going to be an RBI signal for Duran. This game is tied. Corey Seager, man on first. Caught looking with the cutter. Big strikeout there from Mad Max. 0-2 count to Garcia. Got him back-to-back strikeouts. Max Scherzer's found a different level here. Trying to keep this game tied now is his challenge. Garcia, big strikeout there. And a 1-2 count to Berger. The pitch. Chopped all the way to second. Jimenez is there. Got him. So Texas ties this up in the top of the 8th. Can the Blue Jays find a way to walk it off here as we go to the bottom of the 9th? Anthony Santander 0 for 3. Cole Winn now in the game. The pitch. And we're hard right up the middle, but the shift will defend that beautifully. Leadoff man retired. 1-0-1 off the bats. Does no damage. 1-0 count for Bichette. This one jammed inside right to second. And the Blue Jays 2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom in the 9th. 1 out away from going to extras. Ryan McMahon 0 for 3 on the day. Trying to find a way to get on base. The pitch. Smoked this one. Into left. Handing up too much. And that's caught. So we got extra innings and game 4 here as Texas trying to even up this series. 2 apiece. Chad Green now coming into the game for his 3rd appearance in the postseason as we jump to the 11th inning. And a 2-0 count for Garcia. The pitch is taken into right. And it is out of here. Oh my goodness. The pitch was way out of the zone, but Garcia still takes it into right. His 3rd home run of the postseason. His biggest home run of the year so far. As Texas has a late lead in this game. Chad Green can't believe it. He's going to be swinging that at that on a 2-0 count. Someone's hitting a trash can. Oh my goodness, it's like he knew it was coming. Chad Green giving up a late home run like that. There's no reason why he got DFA'd by the Blue Jays in real life. Wow. Now an 0-1 count for Berger. The pitch. Whoa, what is happening here? Is this glitching out? But that doesn't matter. Ground out there. I don't know what the heck happened. 0-2 count. Josh Jung. Caught looking with the slider. This is what we needed from Chad Green to start off the 11th. Not after giving up a solo shot. Marcus Semien 0-2 count. And this one into right. Barter can't get there. Drops in all the way to the wall. And that's going to be a 2-out double. And that's another chance for some more runs for Texas now. So we're going to have to go to the bullpen. And we're going to bring in our closer in a non-save opportunity just to keep it a 1-run game. As Chad Green give up the solo shot. And he's on cue for the loss right now. Jeff Hoffman, 5 appearances, 5 saves. No runs earned against so far. And a 1-2 count. Gary Sanchez. Caught looking, struck him out up top. So Texas did yet one with the solo shots. Thanks to Adolis Garcia, but Jeff Hoffman fired up there. Keeps the runner from second from scoring. And a high strikeout, but he's got that heat. And Gary Sanchez continues to struggle in the ALCS. Now Texas goes to Jason Adam, making his 2nd save opportunity of the postseason. Trying to find a way to shut down the Blue Jays offense in the 11th. Full count for Davis Schneider. The pitch. Got him with the changeup on the outside there. Struck him out. Big strikeout for Jason Adam. Now Vladdy 0 for 4 on the day. 1 for 5 with a tie-in run shot. Wouldn't be bad. Pitch. Hard grounder between third and short, and he's got himself on base there with a single. All right. Tie and run at first. Go ahead at the plate. Tony Taters, full counts. The pitch. That's going to be a walk. So 2 on with 1 out. And the Blue Jays are looking to rally here in the bottom of the 11th. Jason Adam getting himself into a jam. Pinch runner. And we are going to go with Jonathan Place. He's got some speed. That could be the difference maker in this game right now. 2-2 count for Bichette. 1 for 4 on the day, and he can't get the high heat, striking out there. So 2 outs, 2-1 count to McMahon. This one is lined into left. It will drop. Guerrero staying at third with 2 outs. Making sure so the bases are loaded. And the Blue Jays have a shot to walk things off in Game 4. As Ryan McMahon comes up clutch like he's been doing all postseason for the Blue Jays. Captain Kirk. Bases loaded. The pitch. In his sweet spot. It's back. It's going. And not going to be deep enough. Caught in left. And the Rangers avoid blowing game 4. This series is now tied at 2. So it will be resolved in Texas. As is one more game in Rogers Center. The Blue Jays hoping that home field advantage will give them a 3-2 series lead. But this is going to be a fun series, people. We are going to game 5 tied. And hoping the bats can come alive in final game at Rogers Center, possibly. Until next time, we are signing off saying bye, everybody. Peace.